Hello, Bob here. Old school gamer, Atari hat, in my bathroom. I noticed that my last video cut off the end of it when I was making my recommendations for games, so I figured I would do a quick video starting with the end of the last one, finishing the recommendations, starting with Horizon Chase Turbo, because, that was good and I got cut off. And then, again, touch on the same topic and another recommendation and call it a day. So, yeah, Horizon Chase Turbo is a game you should play. I have it for the Nintendo Switch and the Sony PS4. I believe the game was $20. Well worth it for anybody that likes games like Outrun. Like it's a real colorful racing game that has really good music. It handles good. Like it's a really fun racing game if you're into that. Also, another one is a game called Super Night Riders, which I believe was $7 or $8. I can't remember if it was $6.99 or $7.99. Might have been a $6.99 game. But it's for anybody that likes games like Hang On, because it's a motorcycle racing game. Also racing. There's a theme here. I don't have any of these to show, once again, because I own all of them digital. I don't know if they made physical copies. I know Horizon Chase Turbo has physical, but that might be like a limited run games thing, so I'm not really sure on that. I own them digital, so I don't have them to show. But Horizon Chase Turbo, cars, like Outrun. Super Night Riders is motorcycles, like Hang On. And then the last thing that I was going to recommend in the last video was a game called Road Redemption. Not Red Dead Redemption, damn it. Road Redemption. It's a motorcycle racing game in the vein of like Road Rash. If you're into Road Rash, it's great. It was, I believe it was a $20 game. It's another one I own on the Switch and the PS4 because that's how good it is. It takes Road Rash and like amps it up. Like the combat in the game is great, plus you get guns and like all kinds of melee weapons that you get to keep and upgrade. And it's got a skill tree, so you can earn skills along the way, and those you get to keep. And it's got a story mode, but it's a racing game. You beat up other drivers, so. But it's basically Road Rash, and it's pretty good. The last video I was talking about AtGames products and how they're not that bad, and the reviewers that talk about these things and highly recommend that people don't buy them should really just stop doing that, because while they're not for everybody, myself, I enjoy them. I like the plug and play games. AtGames products like their Atari stuff, their Coleco, their Intellivision is really good. Genesis emulation, not that great, but the Atari stuff is pretty good. Case in point, I just picked up, because this went on sale at GameStop. Oh my god, this is a big... No, I'm just kidding. It's a pretty light box. I know I did that in the last video. Pretty freaking lame. He just keeps... Alright, never mind. So anyway, Atari Flashback HD, 120 games there. It's got some really good ones. Some Frogger, some Space Invaders, some Pitfall, some Burger Time. Like good plug and play. And this is, you get the... They do come out with a cheaper one than this, but this is on sale at GameStop right now. Normally they're like $80. They're on sale for like 50 or 60, something like that. So I don't know how long that sale lasts. But my suggestion is to get the one in the gold box, because that's the HDMI one. The one that plugs in through the HDMI for, modern televisions. And there's one in a white box that's cheaper than this. Might have less games on it. I'm not sure. I don't have the white box when I go for the gold box ones. Like my Flashback 8 is also a gold box. And plug and plays, man, fun. AtGames, not that bad. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I went over that in the last video. So I'm going to end this with another recommendation. While we're on the subject of Atari, for the PS4, they have a series called Atari Flashbacks. There's 3 volumes. They're $20 a volume. Each volume has 50 games in it. So if you get all 3 volumes, you get 150 games for like $60. And that's not bad. They have Atari 2600 games, Atari 5200 games, and Atari's arcade games. So if you get like Asteroids, you get the 2600 Asteroids, the 5200 Asteroids, and the arcade Asteroids, which is real great if you like Asteroids. They did the same thing with Centipede, Millipede. If there was a 2600 version, a 5200 version, and an arcade version, you get all 3 of them. But for the Nintendo Switch, they came out with Atari Flashback Classics, no volume. This is $40, but for your $40, you get all 150 games on one card. So they're all in here for the Nintendo Switch. If you buy it on the PS4, you got to buy all 3 volumes. I assume if you get it for the Xbox, they're probably the same. I don't have an Xbox One, so I can't really comment on that. But I have all 3 volumes for the PS4. They're also digital, if you want to do digital. I have them physical. And I have this physical, because, I like it. Go Atari. Atari's great. By the way, I got another Atari hat that's probably going to make an appearance in the next video. I know I've been holding that kind of low, so the video's probably dark, but another Atari hat. It's real colorful and stuff, so I'll probably break that out for the next video, because I'm into Atari. I should have did it for this one, because, pro Atari, man. Atari makes good stuff. Imagination. You got a couple of stick figures, some beeps and boops, and not a lot of color and stuff going on, but man, the fun factor in this. So anyway, lay off at games, all you reviewers and everybody else out there. Thank you for watching my videos. Those that do, those that subscribe. So that's a hard word. Thank you very much. Buy some Atari, play some games, and I'll catch you next time. Later. Thanks.